All right, so you have a Bobcat T140, or it could be another Bobcat, and the problem that you're having is the attachment locks, which is the wedges, the bars that go up and they go down that lock your attachment into place. So the problem here is, and I wasn't even going to do a video on this because it was something so obvious, but that's what we tend to always overlook. When we get something that's broken, we always think it's the worst thing, and we overlook the easiest thing. So we had this Bobcat come in, and every time they would raise and lower or tilt the bucket, those wedge locks would come up. And I had a chance to sit in there, and I'm hitting the wedge lock button, and it was going up and down. And as I would raise the bucket and tilt, they would start unlocking, which is very dangerous. It could drop the attachment off. So I'm beating myself in the head, and I went on Google and YouTube. That's what we do when we can't figure out how to fix something. And my guess was, the hydraulic lines needed to bleed. It didn't seem like there was any pressure in there. And that's a self-bleeding machine. So I noticed they had just replaced 2 hydraulic lines. So I said, all right, well, maybe the machine needs to drive for a day or two and get the air out so these things will stay locked. So I drove it around and did all of that. And come to find out, which is the most obvious, what I should have did first, is this is the problem. Here's the hydraulic lines on the back. They run down through there under to your attachment here. Now you have this cylinder that goes across, and here is your lock wedges right here. They are in the lock position. Come over to the other side, and you'll see the other one right there. These are what kept raising as we were tilting the bucket. But what happened was, again, obvious fix. When they installed these lines, they put them on backwards. This one was over here, and this one was over here. So the pressure in these lines was actually pushing them up. Whereas now that they're hooked up correctly and the way it's supposed to be, when these are under pressure, it keeps these locks down. So if you are having that problem with your Bobcat and the front wedges there, that is more than likely the problem. So it would have been useful for me because I haven't worked on Bobcats a whole lot, and I did go on YouTube and I tried typing in all kinds of things to try to find this problem. And if there was a video like this up there, it would have saved me a day's work. But I'm making a video now. That's the problem if you're having issues with the wedge locks going up and down as you're tilting the bucket. See you next time.